Hi guys, my name is Melania from Nesting with Mel. Welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna do month 11 postpartum update, and I just realized my glasses are super dirty, so I'm gonna clean them a little bit. Roll the intro. That's a little bit better. Anyways, as you can see, I'm in my PJs, and you probably don't recognize this background behind me. I am in a cabin in the woods, in the mountains here in Oregon, and I'm here with my goddess circle. We are on our annual goddess retreat, and I've been looking forward to this this weekend for a long time, almost 2 years to be exact, because last year I didn't really get to come. I came for the day, but I was pregnant and I didn't stay because I just didn't want to. I was trying to induce my labor, so I didn't want to go into labor while up on a mountain. So I came here. It was really nice to see my girls, but at the same time, it was kind of like, oh, I wish I could stay. So I've been looking forward to this. And yeah, we go every year, and we go for 4 nights. And it's just absolutely lovely because there is no expectations for anything. We bring crafts. Some of us are super crafty. Some of the girls love to cook, and there's always delicious food. And we watch movies, and there's little trails around the cabin, so we go for walks. There's a hot tub. There's a couple amazing tubs inside this house. There's one in my bathroom, and that are perfect for bathing. And since I haven't really had a chance to take a bath in a year since we moved to our house, since our bathtub doesn't work very well, it was really nice to take a bath. So this weekend is like total self-care and just not being mom, just being me, doing only the things that make me happy, and sleeping and eating and going outside, moving my body, and reconnecting with my girlfriends who are like my soul sisters. And it's just been really lovely. I also, I've been crocheting. I'm making this little pumpkin hat for Ethan. I'm going to make one for my daughter too. So I've just been crocheting, watching shows. We've been watching movies and chatting and catching up on life and eating lots of chocolate and goodies. There's 2 of the girls. Oh my gosh, I call them my kitchen witches, because anything they create in a kitchen is absolutely delicious, and you can just throw ingredients at them and they will come up with something amazing. And yeah, they have the talent that I aspire to have. But anyways, let's dive into postpartum. It's almost a year. Like, it'll be in about 10 days, it'll be a year since I gave birth to Ethan. And so this last month has been a little bit better than the last few months. You know how, if you've watched any of my postpartum videos, you know that we had a bunch of crazy stuff happening in our world, and I haven't been able to do any kind of self-care. I was taking care of my father-in-law, who ended up passing away last month, and the kids and work, and we traveled down to California, me by myself with the children. That was really stressful, but also really a good trip. I'm glad we did it. So I haven't really been able to focus on me. I've just been, giving, giving, giving. My well was very, very dry. And the biggest change in this last month is that Ethan started daycare, and it is quite a financial struggle to pay for that, because I'm going to start a contracting job, so I'll be working more than normal so I can pay for his daycare. But what I get in return is so worth it. 110% is so worth it. So that first week that he went back to daycare was like a freaking dream, having both of the kids out of the house. I would get up, get their breakfast, get them out, get them packed, their bags packed, drop Ethan off at daycare, drop my daughter off at the bus stop for her school. And then I'd come home, I'd clock in, put the teapot on, make myself some tea as my computer's loading up, and then I would sit and I'd work about 5.5 hours with a little break, and then I would pump and eat some lunch, and then have time to either run some errands or go for a walk by myself, or just have me time, like do stuff around the house, get, like straighten stuff up or do whatever I need to get done without having children distracting me. And it's just so life-changing having that 1.5 hours to myself to do whatever I choose to do, take a shower, to do whatever I want to do. And then I go pick up the kids, and then we come home, and then I spend time with them. That first week, I was so present with my children. And then when I would put Ethan down to sleep around 6:30, then I'd clock in and I'd finish the rest of my hours, 3-4 hours or whatever I needed to make up for. And it's perfect. It's been perfect. And of course, after the first week of daycare, he got sick because children are walking petri dishes. They collect all the germs and they bring them home. So he was sick, and finally he had a fever, just fever. And we had to have him COVID tested in order for him to go back to school when he was done having a fever. And it came back negative, thank goodness. And then we went back to school. Like, he was home for 3 days, and it was really tough. But because I had that break the week before, I was able to handle the craziness of having a sick baby. And we just had oh my gosh, it was just lovely having that Thursday afternoon. So on Thursdays, my husband is home, so I take the afternoon off, and we have a date time, husband-wife time, which we never get. So it's been lovely having that connection time with my husband. Oh, and yeah, I am so, so grateful for daycare. And the other thing I have to say, so it was around this age when I put my daughter in daycare, and I remember having such mom guilt. Excuse me, let me get some water. I remember having incredible amount of mother guilt. Like, I shouldn't be shipping my child off for someone else to take care. I should, be able to handle it, or have a family take care of him, and la 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 la. This time, so, okay, with my daughter, the best thing I ever did was put her in daycare. Because of the daycare, and it wasn't just regular daycare. It was a Montessori daycare. Because of that daycare, we found our parent tribe. She has lifetime friends that she's been friends with since she was a baby. And those families, they have been my lifeline these last few months. They've helped us deal with all the crap. Like, they've brought food for us. They've, helped come over and helped my husband when he needed help. They're just wonderful people. And then the friendships that we've developed and it was kids, we met them because of our daughter being at that daycare. So it was 100% worth it, for sure. This time around, I had zero guilt dropping him off. And then I thought I should feel guilty. And then I thought that was ridiculous. And I dismissed it. I was like, you know what? That's ridiculous. You need a break. And he needs more stimulus than you can provide. Even though I can manage working with him, I was not focusing on my work. So I was having a hard time getting tasks done. And he wasn't getting much because I would just put videos up on my monitor, because I have a big monitor that I work from. So in one corner I would have like YouTube kids videos playing. So like, what is that? Like, babies shouldn't be watching TV, but that's what I would have to do so I could get some of my work done when he was awake. And then when he would nap, I would like just stress trying to, get as much done while he was napping. And it was just, it didn't work. It did not work. So with him being at daycare, he is actually getting interaction with other children, and he's learning skills, and he has a perfect environment to explore and develop and have an appropriate amount of stimulus to develop skills and learn. And it's so good. And he's also in a Montessori daycare, not the same one as my daughter's, because the one that my daughter went to, they moved to a different location and it's further from where we live. And it's the complete opposite direction of my daughter's school. So I'd be driving too much. But I found another Montessori daycare, and it is worked so well for my son. And again, he was sick last week. So he's been there for 3 weeks. So the first week he was there all week. Then he was sick. And then we went one day. And then last week he was sick. And then he went again. Actually, it was a continuation of the previous week. And then by Thursday he was fine, and we took him to daycare. But I dropped him off. Then I came home, packed up, and then I came to my retreat. And right now I'm at my retreat and I'm sleeping. I have a whole room to myself. There's nobody sharing my bed with me. Nobody crying in the middle of the night wanting milk. Or a child walking into my room saying, "Mommy, I had a bad dream," or "I have a bloody nose," or whatever. "Can I snuggle with you?" Don't get me wrong. I love my children. I absolutely love my children, and I will never turn them away. If they need me in the middle of the night, I'm going to be there for them. But I also need a break, and that's why I'm here at this goddess retreat. And I'm enjoying every single freaking minute of it, and I don't feel guilty. Do I miss my children? I do. Do I miss my husband? I do. But at the same time, I know it's good for them to not have mommy around for a while, to appreciate me when I get there. And it's also good for me, because when I go back on Monday, I'm going to feel so much better, so much rejuvenated, and I will feel restored, and I can be a better mom and show up for the people in my family and for those that I love. And I think that's worth it. I think it's worth it 100%. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. This is month 11. I will probably do a 1-year postpartum recap. next month. And I think that'll be it for my postpartum series. I will continue doing the baby updates probably until he's 2. But for postpartum, I think that's it. But I will probably still make some videos like about mental health and that sort of thing, checking in. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comments. But all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you soon.